Yeah, so how do you stay at home or work from home during COVID when you risk losing your home because of COVID? That's the dilemma for a lot of struggling families facing and fighting eviction because, you know, when the rent's due, what else can you do?
Sheriff's office.
You're not welcome.
It starts with a knock on your door,
I was terrified.
then a lock on your door.
Once these guys change these locks, I'm telling you, you're leaving the property.
This is what everybody is dealing with. So I went through the process.
The eviction process, that means it may not be your door anymore.
Shelley Wider or any current tenants.
So many people that are out of work. So many people that are in danger of losing their home. In danger of being homeless.
That's why these eviction protesters are putting posters on their cars.
We make this first right, the first left at the light. The courthouse is going to be on your left.
Honking their horns as they circle the Mecklenburg County Courthouse, drawing rush hour attention to a problem that's personal to a lot of these protesters.
Housing is a human right. Housing is a human right. No justice.
We need somewhere to be safe, to keep our families safe, our children safe. We just need somewhere where we can call home. We need to keep home for right now. We cannot afford to go through an eviction and make everything worse.
Nicole Curitin is outside the courthouse, fighting to keep her house, and she's sharing her story publicly for the first time.
My story is my landlord, in the middle of this pandemic, decides that he wants to sell the property that we're living on.
6 months ago, a year ago, did you ever think you'd be in this position?
I could never imagine being in this situation. Never, ever.
The same thing we are asking is 2 times anything, 23.
Before COVID, Curitin's 3 kids were in school every day, and she was at work every day. But now the kids' classroom is a kitchen table.
6 divided by 2 equals 1.
And Curitin's a single mom on a leave of absence from her paying job.
I made the choice to, stay home and make sure they don't fall behind.
For a parent, it's an easy choice, but it's an awfully hard choice,
It
too.
is.
Yeah.
It's very hard. Everything is just turned upside down. It really is. I have to get them used to a whole new schedule, a whole new way of living, a lot of sleepless nights, wondering, trying to figure out, what step is next and what's the best step for my family.
And as all her unpaid bills pile up, as all her old neighbors move out from the now deserted mobile home park, that for sale sign on the property line makes Curitin feel like she's running out of options.
I have no way of knowing what's going to happen.
That's the hardest part, I suppose.
Not knowing. Very hard.
Housing is a human right. Housing is a human right.
Eviction protest organizer April Lewis has been there too, facing her own eviction back in March, and she says those moratoriums on COVID evictions have helped.
To make it where people can actually not have to worry about housing or where they're going to live at, to be able to handle or weather the storm.
But moratoriums aren't forever, and what out-of-work renters and homeowners really need is, cash.
Where the money gonna come from, because the bill is coming.
Nicole Anthony is proud of her house, proud of her family, but not too proud to know that she needed some help making the mortgage.
We got our last check in June, so July was really scary for me, just figuring out what we're gonna do with nothing's opening and the bills was rolling in. Yeah, mortgage and lights and water. I know that they said that they had, I guess, to work out a plan, but I was like, no, because when the plan is over, that money is still due.
And then Anthony got this letter in the mail.
Have you experienced financial hardship as a result of COVID-19?
About a program that could help her make the mortgage and make up for that lost COVID income.
So glad that I was introduced to it, and you don't pay it back. And they pay your mortgage for you.
That's got to be a huge relief.
Huge relief.
You earn this house.
Yes, sir.
You deserve to keep this house.
Yes, sir.
And this program lets you do that.
And let me do it. They did. So that's one good thing.
COVID or no COVID.
COVID or no COVID, I get to keep it.
Yeah, nice to hear a success story with so many struggling against foreclosure and eviction. But the renters and the homeowners that we talked with all say that keeping your home during COVID is a fight worth fighting, especially when you don't have to fight that fight alone.
We hope you enjoyed the story. If you don't want to miss any more great stories about the Charlotte region, please subscribe to our YouTube channel.